Installation video tutorial. Introduction to hardware accessories. Black screw. Silver nut. Short screw. Long screw. Triangular iron. Flat angle iron. Drawer lock. Drawer lock buckle. Cabinet door hinge. Handle. Wire hole cover. Light strip. Now let's start the installation. First, lay all the panels flat on the ground. Screw a black screw on each plate. Then screw the black screw. Screw it into the reserve hole in the sheet like this. After all the black screws on the plate are screwed, let's find the first and second plates now. Then clip the second board onto the first one. Then we find the third board. Then card the third board on the second board. Then we will turn the assembled cabinet over. Then find the fourth board. Like this. On the top of the second board, we need to use this white screw buckle. Lock the cabinet we just assembled. After locking, we find the fifth board. Put the cabinet we assembled earlier onto the fifth board. After assembly, we need to continue to use the screw to lock it tightly. After locking, we stand up the cabinet we just assembled. Then we will fasten the sixth plate onto the cabinet we just assembled. Then, we continue to use the white screw to lock it. After locking, we find the seventh board, which is the side panel. We still lock it after that. Then we find the eighth board. The eighth board is buckled on the table like this. And lock it with screws. Then find the number 9 board. Then we insert the number 9 board into this one. Then use the white screw to lock it. Next, we find the 10th plate and snap the 12th plate on top of it. Then lock it with the screw. After locking, find the 13th plate, the 14th, 15th, and 16th plates, and the 17th plate. Now we start to assemble the drawer. First, spread the 11th plate on the table. Then clip the 12th and 13th plates on the 11th plate. Then we find the 14th plate and card the 14th plate between the 12th and 13th. Use white screws to lock it. Then we find the 15th board. Insert the 15th board into the slot of the 11th board. Then we assemble the lock of the drawer. Put the unlockable part of the drawer lock upward. Install it like this. Then there is a white one inside the lock, in the small white circle. Snap it on the drawer panel like this. Then fix it with a short screw. Then we install the handle of the drawer. The handle needs to use a long screw, which are drilled on the drawer panel. There are 2 holes. Put the long screw into the hole. After assembling the handle, next we need to assemble the drawer slide. Pull the lever down to the slide rail. Then you can disassemble the slide. Install the separated part on the side of the drawer. On the side panel of the drawer, fix it with a short screw. There are reserve holes in the side panel of the drawer. After installing the drawer slide, after installation, put the drawer aside first. Next, we find the 16th and 17th plates. Boards 16 and 17 are 2 cranes. Then we first install the slide rail. The other part of the slide we just removed. The other part of the slide rail on the hanging side. It can expand and contract freely like this. It means it's installed. Next, we need to install the other part of the track. Install the other part of the guide rail on the inside. Use short screws to fix it. The slide rail can freely stretch and retract. It means the assembly is completed. The slide rail is assembled like this. The slide rail is assembled like this. Then we pull out the slide rail and pull out the white sliding key. Finally, connect the slide rail assembly on the drawer and the slide rail inside the cabinet. If you find that this gap is 1 high and 1 low, you can adjust the screws next to the slide rail. To adjust its height, to make the gap between the drawers the same. Next, we find the 18th plate. The 2 sides of the 18th plate also need to be fixed. Fix the slide assembly. Then we pull out the slide on the hanging side. Then pull out the slide assembly on the keyboard tray. Install to the inside of the crane. Okay, the installation steps of keyboard drag are complete. After assembly, we find the 19th board. Number 19 is the cabinet door. It has hinge holes punched in it. We found 2 hinges. Use short screws to fix the hinge. Then align the cabinet door with this plate and leave a gap of 2 to 3 millimeters. After installing the cabinet door, next, we need to install the handle of the cabinet door. The handle of the cabinet door requires a long screw. There are screw holes on the cabinet door. Insert the screw into the screw hole. Then on the other side, align the handle with the screw. Next, we need to find number 20. Number 20 is the support plate. Install a triangle iron on the support plate. Just like this. The triangle iron on the side should be staggered. Well, the same is true here. Need to be installed alternately. After installation, fix the support plate. Use short screws to fix. Fix the support plate behind the keyboard holder. Fix the remaining holes like this. Then, this is a styling board. We need to fix it from the inside. Fix it with long screws. The difference between long and short screws is like this. We use long screws. Hit the long screw on the cover of the bar. If you feel that the fixed one is not firm, you can punch a few more long screws. Okay, let's install the light strip next. The installation steps of the light strip is to start from the data cable end. But first paste it on the bar, the bottom of the shape board. The light strip is much longer. At this time, you can use scissors. Cut off the excess light strip. Then the assembly of the light strip is completed. After all the assembly is completed, we can remove the protective film. The above is the installation steps for bar under 2 meters. Then the bar over 2 meters will have an extra drawer. Install the slide rails on the 21st and 20th plates. The slide rail needs to be installed one right and one left. The slide rail can be easily extended like this. It means the installation of the slide rail is correct. Then we will fix the 20 and 21 plates. Fix them to the lower part of the table with screws. Then we find the 23rd to 27th plates. Place the 23rd board flat on the table. Install the 24th and 25th plates. Install them on the 23rd board. Then clip the 26th board between the 24th and 25th boards. Then use screws to fix it. After fixing is completed, find the 27th plate. Insert the 27th plate into the slot of the 23rd plate. And align plate 27th plate with the bottom of the drawer. Then use short screws to fix it. If you think the fixation is not firm, you can add a few more screws here. Then we need to install the side panels of the drawer. Install the slide rail. There are holes in the side panels of the drawers. After the drawer is assembled, we assemble the lock of the drawer. The extended part of the lock box should be upward. There is also a white ring buckle in the lock box. On the outside of the drawer panel, short screws install the lock inside. Next, we assemble the handle of the drawer. There are screw holes on the drawer panel. Use long screws. The long screw and the short screw are these two. Now the handle of the drawer is installed. Next, we need to install the lock catch. This is the lock catch. Install the lock catch on the bottom of the table. We have to reserve holes at the bottom of the table. Reserve holes. This is what the installed lock looks like. We need to connect the drawer with the hanging side. First, we pull out the 2 slides of the hanging side, and also the white sliding piece inside the slide rail. But then let's take a look. There is a higher one here. We can adjust it. This drawer goes up. And move the track down a little bit. It's going up, and the drawer will rise. Look, it's adjusted now. This is the assembly process of the counter above 2 meters.